Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca, and I'm so honored to be here to have an introduction about what Elastos core development team have been doing since last year and what we are going to do in the future. All right, so Elastos is firstly a public chain project. So we released our mainnet December last year, and we were listed in Huobi Exchange February this year. Together with our web wallet and the blockchain browser. You know, to solve the scalability issue of single main chain, Elastos chooses a main chain and sidechain architecture. So by end of this June this year, we released our first sidechain, which is the ID chain. And also we deployed our arbitrator nodes, which is also so-called depots nodes or super nodes. In the meantime, we also provide a SPV light node SDK for the mobile wallet development. Right now, the team is also working on other sidechains like token sidechain and smart contract sidechain. So this is the overall picture of Elastos blockchain. And actually, Elastos is a smart web powered by blockchain. So blockchain actually offers the trust, the root of trust. And based on that, Elastos services provides all kinds of capabilities and services to the above DAPPs. So right now, we have completed the wallet, DID, and the Elastos carrier. So this enables the blockchain capabilities and also the distributed network access. With regard to storage, we are working on that, and we might integrate IPFS into our entire system. So together with Elastos service and Elastos runtime, we have our final Elastos browser. And the DAPP runs in the Elastos browser, and we have the processes and the network access isolated. We're still working on, we're still continuing. So next half year or next a few months, we will focus on below topics. First, by end of this year, we are going to add a new layer of depot consensus based on the current POW. So this will shorten the transaction confirmation time and also mitigate the risk of hard fork. Besides that, we are right now working on the Ethereum and the new compatible smart contract sidechains, which means all the Ethereum DAPPs and the new smart contracts are able to run smoothly in our in Elastos sidechains. Token sidechain, yeah, I mentioned just now, and this means that either DAPP or Elastos ecosystem project can issue their own tokens inside the Elastos ecosystem. We are also working on the cross-chain transfer technology. This means that the tokens issued in Elastos sidechain can easily do exchanges with ELA. Finally, we know that we are not able to make this project perfect, so we will launch the Elastos improvement proposals in the near future. So with this mechanism, well, this is similar to the BIT Bitcoin proposals. So with this mechanism, we hope and we invite all the community to suggest your ideas and raise your issues and provide us proposals. So let's work together to make the Elastos project much better, stronger. I mean, the core development team has been working hard for 1 year. And right now we are so glad and honored to have the announcement about the Elastos Smart Web Alpha release. And inside this Alpha release, we do have the first Elastos browser, and we provide the development framework Alpha version for DAPP developers to work on. Also, we have embedded the DAPPs like a wallet and the DID for third-party APP login and if any blockchain game. So we hope that all the developers welcome all the developers come to our Elastos ecosystem, and let's have fun. Thank you.
You know what? Back to 4 months ago when I just joined Elastos, I searched on YouTube, searched for keyword Elastos. Guess what? I only got about 10 videos talking about Elastos, and all of them are talking about a Zhang Chen's interview. I did again this morning. Say what? We got 8,843 videos talking about Elastos. And most important, 99% of those videos are not made by us, not made by the full-time employee, but by the community member, the fans of Elastos. That's really amazing, huh? Thank you. And we not only have the offline, not only have the online, online community, we also have offline. You know, during the last 2 months, I visited 14 different countries, and the organizer, the community leader in that countries, they organized 19 meetups. I meet so many people all over the world. They all love Elastos, and we invited some of them coming to this beautiful city. We hung out for about 1 week, and we have training. We have a lot of talk, and all of them actually coming to this meeting room today. And where are you? Make some noise, cheerleaders. Thank you so much. You are heroes, actually. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you. So, do you know what is the most important factor to make Elastos success? What is it? It is how many DApps running on top of Elastos. But who make DApps? Of course, DApp developers, right? But because of the complexity and the high demand of the blockchain developers, those developers become a kind of special animal with a real species in this planet and distributed everywhere in the world. But how we can find them, motivate them to contribute to Elastos ecosystem? So we have to open mind, think internationalizationally. That's a very long word, so sometimes we call it, we call it I-18N, which is a long word because the internationalization has 18 letters, so we can put it short, I-18N. And we already have developers contribute to our system all over the world. And we're using Cyber Republic to organize them together. We can talk about Cyber Republic later in our next section. And this is the future of our system. It looks like Earth. Yes, it is the Earth. And the core will still be the core team currently from China, a Beijing and Shanghai team. They make the core of the whole system. And the modern development world, most developers, DF developers, usually do not go to the core directly. So we have to build something called a framework. So this can be done by our community developers. We can give all the popular framework which can be easily used of the core of the Elastos. That's our job. And also, to shorten the learning curve for the older DApp developers, we have to have a lot of educational material, like a tutorial, videos, and we're also working with a lot of universities all over the world. We're going to have some kind of a training course to the existing developers to convert them from the regular traditional developer to the DApp developers. And you know the last is a circle, which is the crest. The crest is actually the DApp developers. They are our God. They are our Lord, the master. We serve for those guys. We give them the framework. We give them the training material so they can easily pick up Elastos to build their own DApp. So that is what we're going to do in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Today, I would like to share some updates of Elastos community and the ecosystem partner with you. Today is Elastos 1-year birthday. First of all, let's look at what we have learned and grown up. Look at the number of the growth of the community. This number not only includes our core team, our investor, people who cares about Elastos, but also developers, users in Elastos ecosystem. We will have more and more community members in future. These groups will be solid foundation of the Elastos development. Next is about the media. These media are just a part of our corporated media. The number of the released article has reached 1,000 according to our statistics. And the total read times have reached 50 million. Today, our early partner medias are also here. Thanks a lot for the past 1 year cooperation. Thanks for your support for helping more people know and understand the Elastos. Exchange list maybe is our community members who really want to know. The team has working hard on this step by step. Till now, Elastos have been listed on more than 12 global exchanges. Exchange volume has increased significantly as well. The number of the holding Elastos addressing exchanges and the wallets have been over 400,000. So our partners in Elastos ecosystem are excellent as well. They are helping strengthen Elastos wins. There are 14 partners who have built partnership with us. Along with the Elastos structure getting better, we hope there will be more games, digital assets, digital content, e-commerce happening in all kinds of industry. And we expect to bring our partners to stronger and stronger. So we started Elastos Ambassador project from several months ago. These pictures are from local meetups our ambassador held. Thanks for your contribution you made for Elastos. And after this successful trial, we plan to select more ambassadors in more cities. Hope ambassador of Elastos can impact more people around them to join Elastos community family. In the past 1 year, we have so many activities happening by Elastos. Each event makes difference to the whole industry. We hosted the G3 Summit together with Bitmain and New. We held the global launch event in Singapore, and we did our first Elastos Hackathon in Beijing. We attended China Joy, which is one of the largest 3-game trade shows all over the world. We talked to the multiple blockchain companies to dig deeper in game industry. We're busy in growing up and learning. So Elastos got many awards in the past year. For example, Elastos regarded as the most awards expecting ICO project by medias. Elastos got the excellent blockchain company from Hubei. And also was rewarded as the public chain of this year and the strongest public chain. These honors are the recognition of public. We put more effort to develop our community, enhance the Elastos brand awareness to make Elastos community stronger and stronger. That's all my speech. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chen Hao, Mr. Hao Chen, for your presentation.